Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Spirit Source Tarot. For the new people, hello. I'm Angie. I'm going to be doing your monthly reading for this month of November. We're going to pull 3 cards and clarify as much as we have to. In the event your person does not show their energy or share their energy, we'll pull 3 cards at the end of the reading and see what's going on there. Please feel free to swap the energies. We know that we're not the only Sagittarius in the world, and we don't go through, even though we go through the same things as human beings in relationships and at work, it's not at the same time. So no worries if this is not your reading. Check out your other placements or hang out and enjoy, because we do support here. All right, Saggy, let's get your cards pulled. First card out for you, dear. Judgment. Yep. I always feel like it's definitely like a destined time. Second card for you, King of Wands. Judgment, King of Wands. And your third card is the Death card. These are some heavy hitters here. What in the world? What is going on with you, Sag? I wonder if this is a dark night of the ego. You've got Judgment and the Death card on either side of the King of Wands. Let's pay attention to that. I wonder if this is the dark night of the ego. You have the dark night of the soul, and there's also a dark night of the ego where you see yourself and the shit, you know? I went through that. Mine lasted 4 months. Oh my God. I didn't have that much ego, but it lasted for 4 months. And I remember Spirit being like, are you good? Do you want some more? Do you want all of it? Or do you want to stop now? I was like, give it to me. 4 months. Seeing yourself and the bullshit that you do. You didn't even realize it. I was boo-hooing. Good gracious. I was so like ashamed. Just little things. Like, oh my God. I can't even. So yeah, Dark Night of the Ego is a real thing. Just like Dark Night of the Soul. All right, let's clarify. Clarifying the Judgment for Sag. And that's clarified by the 8 of Cups. Okay, it's time to get serious here. There could possibly be a passing away. Let's hold on tight. New people, my readings can be triggering, and a lot can come out when you least expect it. King of Wands is clarified by the Emperor. So an elder in the family. This person was used to being very... This person is demanding too, but they were very active. You know, roll up their sleeves and get it done. Very active here. Might be passing something along, inheriting something of theirs at this time. Clarifying the Death card for Sag. Yeah, buddy. There might be some inheritance. And like I was saying, it could be the dark night of the ego as well. So there is a transition here. It is possible that somebody is passing or will pass soon. It is possible that they want to leave something because they're fighting over these wands that the King of Wands has received. And I feel like it was received through this Emperor's passing. So let's clarify further, and you can see how people, you know, might not be happy with the dividing of assets. They might feel like they need more or deserve more, entitled to more. It causes a bit of a kerfuffle or a kerfluffle in the I guess immediate family or whatever. You don't have to give your will your stuff to your immediate family. So people aren't happy about it, that's for sure. And if it is the dark night of the ego, It's a rough one, like I told you. So, clarifying the judgment. Let's clarify judgment further for Sag. Hold on tight, guys. Thank you, Spirit. And that's clarified further by the Sun. Look at the contrast. They are going through some sort of major transition. They are going through some sort of major transition. They're coming out of the on the other side, if you can see it. You guys, they're coming out on the other side. Almost like how they were created. They're coming out on the other side. That just gave me chills. So, Sag, you're watching, you know who I'm talking about, what I'm talking about, and the possibilities here. And those of you that aren't having anyone pass, you may be getting ready to go into the dark night of the ego. And we have good ego candidates here with the King of Wands and the Emperor together. So let's see. King of Wands is clarified further for Sag. Documents, communication, information. From afar, back and forth, rapid. The Wands, again, have it in common. This is something coming from this Emperor to you. I feel an inheritance. And it might be a quite hefty one, too. Something of good value to have these people over here upset about it. And the Five of Wands, clarifying the Death card for Sag. Super interesting. Clarifying the Death card for Sag. Let's see, the Lovers. Put that right there. That was a flipper. Clarifying the Death card for Sag. And this is a chosen card. Yeah, this is a chosen card. Somebody was chosen, and these people are not happy about it. Somebody was chosen, and these people are not happy about it. It could be like part of a company or a business, because these are two business owners here. Somebody very high up, but I feel because the Chariot is here, these are two business owners. The Chariot to me is like worldly and career success, moving forward, promotions and all kinds of stuff. Okay, look, I'm over here shuffling my ass off. Let's clarify one more time. Yeah, and for those of you going through the dark night of the ego, you also get a choice to stop there or to continue and see it all. You know, and for the dark night of the ego people, this is how uncomfortable it makes you. This is how uncomfortable it makes you. Some of you guys might resist, but you will have an opportunity. Everything's free will. So either see it or deny it. So clarifying the Judgment card for Sag. Thank you, Spirit. And that's clarified right next to the Sun by Strength. Look at this. This is spirituality and somebody that is crossing over. That they're ready to cross over. They don't have any fear of crossing over. Maybe that's what they want you to also know, that they're happy to. Here's another fire sign card. This is fire placement all day long with the Strength card, the Emperor, King of Wands. This person is crossing over willingly, gladly. with courage. Wow. I feel like this is what they are going to be on the other side, or their person. You know how they always say somebody comes and gets you? And that lion is very spiritual symbol. King of Wands is clarified further right next to the Eight of Wands for Sag. Four of Pentacles. Thank you. This is your receiving of it. This is something tangible. This is a piece of something, which is worth something. It gives you some more security or real security. Pentacles. The first pentacles we've seen. This is a tangible receiving of something that comes from this emperor's passing. And if they're not passing, let's say they're retiring and wanting you to take over the family business. Five of Wands is also my family card. So if this is a family business, I mean, this is catapulting you to the top of the business, or giving you the majority share, or executive powers. Say so. Clarifying the Death card further for Sag. Right next to the Chariot. And that's clarified by the freaking High Priestess. Now you have the Death card and the High Priestess. Now you have the Death card and the High Priestess. Somebody chose you. Somebody chose you because they felt like you were the right person to carry their legacy forward. Death in the High Priestess means you are in another realm. This person is in another realm. And they are communicating with you. They do see what's going on around you. They did expect this behavior, and that's why they weren't left whatever it is that they're fighting over. That's why it was left for you. Let's see. Let's pull 3 cards for the person. I don't know if Spirit will let me see, but let's see. I feel like it's a person that's passed on and left you, chose you, left you something. Left you something that is tangible and worth something with this Chariot and the Four of Pentacles. So let's pull 3 cards for the person. Let's see if Spirit will let us see. Is this person past? I'm not going to ask them what they want to say. Nope. Is this person truly past? First card for the person, 7 of Cups. Second card for the person, 7 of Wands. Oh, he's not going to let me see it. They're not going to let me see it. Sometimes it happens. And the 7 of Pentacles. So, 3 sevens. I'll take that as a yes. I will take that as a yes. And I did and I do sometimes get a little bit too nosy with Spirit. But 3 sevens. 7 is a spiritual number. All right, sorry about that interruption. But yeah, so the question was, has this person passed away? And even though I came borderline close to, being overly nosy, we did get 3 sevens. Sevens are a spiritual number. And this person has obviously lived a full life, a very varied life. They've been, the strength here in this middle section is evident, and they invested well in themselves and their company and their future and whatnot. And it seems like these are the only pentacles that actually came out on the table. And it's showing us again that this inheritance that came through was something of theirs that they put away. So the answer, I don't know if you can see that because of the glare. To me, it's a clear yes. 3 sevens, it's a clear yes. So thank you, Spirit, Sag. You're getting ready to inherit something that's worth something, that somebody has spent their life, better part of their adult life, growing and cultivating into something. And I know they know that they chose you, and you would do well by it. You would do well by it. You may have some dreams or some communication you might feel from this person that's passed. Do not worry about the aggravation and the people that are, this might be passive, the Five of Wands. Don't worry about that. That'll die down. That'll settle down. But you were chosen by this person who's passed on. All right, guys. That got heavy real quick. Thank you so much for letting me share, and I will see you later.